Darkness kills, destroys the will. Find a spark, make hearts thrill. Hear the tales of time so grim. Shine a light, don't let it dim. Heather Brown downtown, bound. True crime story she's found. In the shadows, secret stay. Need a light that finds the way.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Defeating the Darkness, True Crime Stories with Downtown Heather Brown. That's me. I'm your host. I'm a former homicide and sexual assault prosecutor from Orange County. And tonight I'm bringing to you an exciting, fun episode with Salberg. Yes, he's back in the house. Salberg's in the house. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
The listeners love to hear from you, Salberg.
No, I don't know that that's necessarily true. I think the ratings are worst at their lowest when I'm on the podcast.
They are not at their lowest.
Sure. Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Listeners love you, except for Becky Barnini, who was offended. I'm just gonna lay it out.
That's how we're gonna open up. With the first person or someone that I offended.
You're one critic.
Sure. One critic.
It was one critic.
Sure. What was she critical of?
I think she was upset at the last time that you were on. We spoke about, when I busted you for calling the girls chicks.
Oh, yeah. She didn't like that either?
I don't think she liked it.
Okay, well, that's fair.
She said, I love Salberg, but now I don't.
Yes,
so,
I understand.
Becky, this episode's for you.
Sure. Well, let's talk about.
Let's talk about.
Yeah, that was, yes. I should have not referred to them as chicks. That was inappropriate.
Well, you know.
You asked me. Yeah, I know. Sometimes things just fly out of our mouths. We don't necessarily mean it to be true.
Okay, so tonight's episode, what I thought was appropriate for tonight's episode was I just wanted to have fun with you because, the whole theme of the podcast is defeating the darkness. And honest to God, aside from the tequila, which does help, but more importantly, I think the way I have always found to defeat the darkness is with laughter and authentic conversations where you're like, what the fuck? You're like, this is ridiculous. Let's talk authentically between friends. And I love you. You're one of my ride or dies. And that's why I keep bringing you on the podcast because we can just break it down. So I wanted to talk to you. We have many things to catch up on.
We do. You've been gone.
I have been gone. I've been on vacation, but
I've missed you terribly. I brought a new case in for us to handle together. In fairness, I think it was going to go to you, but in your absence, I filled in and covered until we could work this case together.
Yes.
Which we are going to do, and we're going to kick ass on this case. I'm super excited about it. We won't talk about it yet because I haven't even briefed you on it yet, so you don't know. But it's going to be fun. It's interesting. It's not cutie fun. This is
not like the cutie.
It's not like cutie caper. Okay. This is a little bit more serious.
Oh, for realsies.
For real.
Okay.
Real deal. Serious. Guy got charged with a serious crime. And I don't for 1 second believe that he did it or that the facts support it at all. And again, we'll talk about this later. I'll circle back if I'm invited back. We can discuss this in more detail, certainly, but it's going to be a good case for us, good caper.
Oh,
so I'm excited about it.
I'm excited about it, too. I did get the email while I was on vacation.
Yes.
Okay, for the record, but we have a couple vacations to cover. So the last time you were on, we talked about how we were going to Cabo.
Which we did.
We did go to Cabo.
That was amazing.
It was amazing. It was super fun.
I went out a couple days ahead of you.
You did.
And I said I was going to wait for you in the pool when you and the family were coming. Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember because I was like, where's Salberg? Let me find Salberg. So I went to this resort, Cabo Azul, amazing resort in Mexico.
That is amazing, actually. It was the nicest place I've ever been to.
It was, right?
In Mexico, for sure.
Wasn't it amazing?
It was pretty bitchin', yes. Okay.
Now you know why I love it and go every year.
I do, yes.
So I roll up and I got the family in tow, and I know Salberg's been there for a couple of days, and I roll up and I go and I walk over to the swim up bar because our room's not ready. And where else do you go when your room's not ready is the swim up bar?
Absolutely.
And I look, and Salberg's getting lubed up by some chick at the pool. Like he's in the water.
No, she's applying sunscreen.
Yeah.
To me. Lubed up is different than applying sunscreen.
Okay.
But I love where your head's at.
Okay.
But hey, I was practicing safe sun. Want to make sure I didn't get burned out there. That Cabo sun's a little different.
I know, but I thought it was funny because this gal is like just rubbing the oil on your back.
It's the funniest that timing of that whole thing that you happen to roll up right then.
That's when I rolled up. I was like, oh, because I was kind of worried that you were there before us and maybe you were lonely and you didn't have anything to do and no one to tend to you.
All of that was true.
Yeah, none of that was true.
All of that was true.
You were having a blast without me.
It was fun, but I had a better time when you guys were there. To get Tom Brown to have a cocktail, the coconut margarita.
He liked it.
Tom Brown, he loved
and
it.
it was happy
so
hour, so he got
fun.
2 for 1.
Oh, God,
he loves
so
a deal. He doesn't like to spend money.
Tom Brown, he's not a big drinker, but boy, did he like those coconut margaritas.
He loved them.
So fun.
He was drinking them, and we even double dog dared him. Do you remember
Get on the
this?
rock.
We double dog dared Tom Brown.
There was this huge rock in the center of this beautiful pool, this big rock that stood up and out of the water, and you double dog dared him to climb on top of that rock.
And like, caca, like, pretend he was.
And he did it.
He did it.
And then dove in. I mean, what an amazing man.
Yeah, that was.
That made me laugh.
We had a lot of
Stuff.
fun. And I was hoping for a love story between you and Maureen, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, she's an amazing woman.
She is.
Yeah, but
I know. It's either there or it ain't. It wasn't. It's all right.
She's cool. She's amazing.
She is amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, we had a great time.
We had a great time, but it wasn't a love connection.
No.
That's all right.
Yes, absolutely. She was there with her family.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was really
No,
ripe for.
no, not conducive.
It wasn't conducive.
No, and she lives on the East Coast.
Yeah,
and
I
all
like
that stuff.
How's that going to work?
Yeah, that's not,
Thumbs down on that. Okay. So give an update to the listeners. You seeing anyone special?
no.
In fact, you're kind of like on a hiatus, aren't you?
I'm in a little timeout right now.
He's in a timeout, Becky, just for the record. The guy who calls girls chicks.
Yes.
In a
I
timeout.
put myself in timeout. I'm not going to go into detail. I don't want to go into detail with you. But I've had some, about the details. You know
do.
about them.
I know.
And I've had some an interesting experience. They caused me to pull back a little bit, reevaluate my position on women, on life, maybe reprioritize things for myself, maybe take care of myself a little bit more, refocus on me, and some things that perhaps I was neglecting along the way. Not a lot of things, but maybe a couple housekeeping items that I could improve upon. And so I'm just trying to refocus my energy there and see what happens. So I'm excited about this new little journey for me. I think I'll be a better person at the end of the day. And that's all we can do, right?
Yeah.
Get a little bit better every day.
Turn towards the light, baby.
That's right. Right.
That's what
And
it's
just
all
try,
about.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, definitely. I'm at not a new church because I've been going there for a while. We've talked about this. So whatever. I don't want to talk about all that right now. We can, no. Let's not talk about that right now.
Why?
No. I'm working on a little self-improvement. Here I am swigging a cocktail, but.
Well, that's improving. No, your spirits. No, I got you. No, I see what you're saying.
Yes, it's good stuff. I didn't even shave. Look at me. I'm like a savage right
You're
now.
like a burly beast. The ladies love that, Sally.
In a flannel. I haven't shaved.
Oh my God!
I'm not
he's
saying
so
I'm a
manly.
fill-in.
Don't
I'm not
you
saying I'm a
hate it?
fill-in,
You
but-
wonder. Nobody wants you to clean up and be like metrosexual.
Yeah.
No,
Pretty boy.
none of us want that. I mean, not anyone who's.
Never been called a pretty boy. Not too many times, at least. Yeah, not exactly.
Sally,
Go.
you do not need to clean the beard for my podcast.
My neck and I was gonna
Nope.
tune it up a little bit, but short notice. And I'm here. I'm here for you.
A burly savage. I love it.
Wait, before I forget, I
yeah.
talked about that one case that we're gonna do together, but then I got a call on another case that was totally interesting. I think you're gonna love this. Whatever. I don't know if it's gonna work out. So I got a call from a family, not my family member, but
A family.
the wife of, so her husband. Her husband was playing whatever with his 5-year-old boy, and they had this farm game set up. This little farm. I shouldn't say little because it was rather intense and rather detailed and intricate. Farm and farm animals and a barn and a little fire pit, hay dropping thing, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And so all the farm animals are out. The dad turns away for something. The kid hits a button that he shouldn't have hit, that it hits a little steam like engine thing, igniter, and it ends up blowing apart. It was a defect in the manufacturing of this product, and it blew apart and sent several pieces of the farm into and around my guy, the guy dad's butt. And I was like, what the hell? So I met them at the hospital, and I thought, this is going to be an amazing case. Something blows up and shoots some farm animals into a guy's butt. I mean, I know it's kind of laughing, but I was like, this could be an amazing case. And then I got to the hospital, and I finally meet the doctor. I'm like, Doc, tell me what's going on. He's like, look, I know what you're thinking, but this is not good. The guy, he's stable. His condition is stable. Was that a long walk for? Was that a lot of squeezing for no juice?
I knew halfway into like the farm
Story.
The farm animals are facing his ass that this was going along the lines of Frank Panaccio's jokes, and I was going to be the butt of your joke and not understand. This is like the strong arm robbery
This is the strong.
caper, ain't it?
All right, I had it.
That was funny though.
Well, kind of funny. Not really.
Stable. He's stable. You got Pete laughing. That's a big tap.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Okay,
Yes.
well,
All right, so what else?
in the spirit of laughter, no.
Yeah, in the spirit
This
of
is what I
laughter,
wanted
let's
to
talk
talk
about
to you
things.
about. So
Yes,
listen.
let's go.
I know that people, listeners, they love to hear about crazy shit. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to talk about all the crazy laws that are on the books that most people don't even know about.
There are some bananas laws out there that, yeah,
Yeah, like
should never be.
there's laws on the books still to this day that people don't realize are on the books.
Right.
And I teach a class at Cal State Fullerton. I
Yes.
teach a sex crimes class, and I routinely will go through like some crazy stuff. And I thought we could dissect them and talk about
That
them.
would be amazing.
And the whole thing is, my podcast is about defeating the darkness. We defeat the darkness with laughter and joy and drinking and fun. And so here we are at my bar, HB's sidebar, drinking and laughing and talking shit. So I thought, what better way to do that than talk about all the laws, okay?
I love that.
So, I started researching some of this, okay?
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about some strange and unusual local ordinances. Okay.
Got it.
So in other states, other than California, and there's some wacky ones in California too, but let's talk about them. So in Alabama, the Anti-Obscenity Enforcement Act of 1998 makes selling or distributing sex toys illegal and can result in fines and jail times.
You can't buy or distribute. Is that the word?
Yeah, selling
Distribute.
or distributing them.
You can't buy a sex toy in Alabama?
Well, apparently you might be able to buy it, but you can't sell it or distribute it. Yeah, it's still illegal. And Texas has a similar law limiting the number. You can only own 6. Like, that's so funny. Like, how many sex toys do you need? Okay, I got to tell you a funny story. Okay, I don't even know that I should admit this on camera, but I'm going to. But
Jesus.
I'm not naming names.
Sure.
But Kate, you know who you are. Okay, I may have a friend named Kate.
Oh, man. Oh, my.
Who's certifiably insane. But we were visiting back east, and I don't even know how it came out. There was a whole group of us at a house party. We'll just call it that. And
all girls.
All girls.
Okay.
And it came out that Kate had like a bunch of weird, strange sex toys in the freezer. Like, I went to get some ice.
Were you at Kate's house?
I was at Kate's house. And I went in the freezer, and there was more than ice in the freezer.
Sure. Did you use something to cool your drink?
I did not use anything. I stopped drinking at that point because I was like, what the fuck is happening? There appears to be some large frozen sex toys in the freezer.
That's interesting place to keep them.
Yes, it was. I had never heard of such a thing, but apparently that's a thing, Sally. I'm just saying.
To keep sex toys in the freezer?
Yeah, and there were, I don't know, she might be guilty of possessing more than 6, but she's in Massachusetts and not in Texas, so she could be okay.
Wait,
okay?
I think there is a crazy law in Massachusetts. Maybe not.
There might be. Do you have it?
No, I was thinking, I know I've seen a crazy law in Massachusetts, but...
Okay, listen to this hotel rule. There's an ordinance in South Dakota that requires hotels to place twin beds at least 2 feet apart and prohibits having sex on the floor between them. But apparently you can bang on the beds.
On either bed, but not on the floor.
In North Carolina, some hotels are said to be banned from having double beds. Oh, and did you know that in Minnesota, it is illegal to have sex with a live fish?
But not a dead fish?
Okay, Sally, how on God's green earth do you have sex with a fish? Like, I'm just saying. Like, a fish.
Yeah.
Like, is there...
Well, so there's this thing called noodling. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
No, this is real deal. This is serious stuff. Real.
Am I going to be frightened?
No, this is real. You can look this up. So I did it one time when I was 12 years old.
Shut up. Don't say that out loud. We're on a podcast.
Scared the shit out of me, but this may be where this originates. So when I was 12 years old, I played pony baseball, whatever, Little League baseball. And the head coach and his kid, who was the best player on our team, moved to Choctaw, Oklahoma. He worked for General Motors, and they had to move from Covina, which is where I grew up, to Choctaw, Oklahoma. Choctaw, Oklahoma is interesting, near the Texas border. There's a big casino there, Indian casino, lots of rivers, lots of lakes. The first night we went out, and I grew up hunting, fishing, and doing all that stuff. First night we went out to a lake to fish, and packed all the fishing gear, and they loaded a .22 rifle. And I thought, that's odd, but I didn't say anything, right? It was me and another buddy, and Eric was the son, and Will and his older brother. So there were 5 of us. We went out, and we were sitting there fishing, and they we get the pole set up, we get everything set up, and they break out the 22 and load it. And I'm like, hey, I'm cool with guns, but I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's 8:00 at night. It's dark out. We're fishing, catfishing. And
Like,
I said,
what's up with the guns?
I said, yeah, what are we doing with the 22? And they said, oh, that's for the water moccasins. And I was like, what? So no shit. Water moccasins will swim on up to you while you're fishing. That was a little concerning for me. I'm not a big snake guy. I don't like snakes. But I was like, holy shit, I just want to fish. But noodling is when you go to a river, right? And you feel the bank underneath, and catfish will set up and post up underneath a riverbank and just sit there, and they feed and they feed. And so if you rub a catfish's belly, it will open its mouth. And so when the catfish opens his mouth, you stick your whole arm in, and the catfish will clamp down on it, and that's how you pull it out. It's called noodling. You fish like that. So I don't know. What was that? Noodling? What were we talking about? Catfish? Fucking a dead fish.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Oh, yeah. Fucking a dead fish.
So a live fish. So I don't know. I'm not saying I got a big enough one, because I certainly don't. No catfish would clamp down on that. But I'm saying it's possible that maybe someone with a big one could noodle. Maybe that's how it started. I don't know. I don't know the foundation of noodling and where it all started, or how it got its name.
Someone could bang a catfish.
Well, no, I was just making a joke about using your noodle, your as your arm
Instead of your
and
fist.
sticking it in there and pulling it out. You'd have to be a tough dude to do something like that, but it's possible.
I don't know that there's a man on the planet that's going to stick their wanker
I'm not-
inside of a dead
well,
fish. Or a fish.
A live
catfish.
fish. That was a live fish, especially to clamp down on it. You'd have to be a real tough dude to do that. But yes, I agree. I don't know what fish.
I think this episode has gone off the rails already. And we haven't even gotten into it.
Yeah, what are we
Okay.
doing?
Did you know? We're going to move on from the sex with fish in Minnesota.
Thank you.
Like, here's the thing I have to say about that. Let me back up for a second. If it's illegal to have sex with a live fish, you know why that law is on the books? It's because someone had sex with a live fish. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. But was it specific as to dead fish? That's my question.
No, it says live fish. Apparently, if you're in Minnesota, have at it on the dead ones. That's
Got to
weird
kill them first.
AF.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is.
Kissing in public in Idaho. Did you know this, Salberg? It is a crime for a kiss to last longer than 18 minutes in public.
Who the hell kisses for 18 minutes?
Not me. I'm like, you're lucky if you get one little, like, good night, bye.
Tom Brown. Incidentally, when I love that dude. So you were at the break. I went in to fill the ice bucket so we could have a cocktail. And I'm walking out, and Tom Brown looks at me and goes, "Oh, you're the bitch now?" I said, "Apparently I am." It was fucking funny.
He said that?
I love that guy.
I
He
love
makes
that
me
guy
giggle
too.
so much.
I do. I love him. He's a pain in my ass, but God, I love him.
That's funny.
Oh, my God. Listen to this one, Sally.
Go.
Okay. Restrictions on some local laws, such as in San Antonio, Texas, in Hayden Township, San Antonio, Texas, and Hayden Township in New Jersey, they technically prohibit flirting. What?
Texas?
Yes. Like, I thought it'd be game on in Texas, New Jersey, maybe. But you got like Snooki and shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. All right. This is super crazy. Okay. The law in Bakersfield, California specifies that having sex with Satan is
Was Satan?
is legal only if a condom is used.
What the fuck?
What the? Right? Like,
Who?
this is the dumbest thing. That's probably the dumbest thing
Newsom.
Yeah, I think Newsom wrote that law.
What the hell?
Yeah, you better have in Massachusetts. Okay, this is crazy town. Mom, this one's for you.
I was just saying, isn't this your neck of the woods?
All right. No, this one's in Massachusetts, but listen. I don't even know if I should say this.
Uh-oh.
She doesn't listen to my podcast.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say.
My, what do we call it? Lemonade stand. No, I'm just kidding. That was from another guest. But listen, I don't think my mom knows that I actually have more than the like Instagram reels, but she's really into clowns. I got to tell you this story, Salberg. Did I tell you this already?
I don't think so. I'm not a clown guy.
Me neither.
I don't like those fuckers.
Me neither. They're scary as hell, right?
Yeah.
And
It ain't
my
right.
mom was real. I don't know why, but she like loved clowns. She loved Red Skelton. Do you know who that is? It's like a famous painter or something. So she had these art pieces and she hung them in her house. And
Of clowns? You grew up around clown paintings?
not only, yeah, I grew up around clown paintings and I grew up around clown figures and they were creepy and scary. Okay. And so I was dating this guy. I was like, I don't know, 17, almost 18, because I was about to go away to college. His name was Tim. He was darling. I love this guy. He had been married. He was a little older. Like, it's small town, Salberg. Don't ask questions. Okay, let's just skip over that part.
All right, we're going to let that go. Sure.
We're gonna let that go.
Sure.
And he had like he had twins. He had very young kids. Okay,
Sure.
so
You're 17. No big deal.
I was 17, no big deal. He calls me one day and he says, "Hey, I saw your mom today." I can't believe I'm sharing this on the episode. He goes, "I saw your mom today." Yeah, she was at the Big Y. Big Y is a grocery store back east. And I was like, that's weird. I'm like, my mom doesn't shop at the Big Y. She usually goes to like Stop and Shop or Price Chopper. And he goes, yeah, well, she wasn't exactly shopping. And I was like,
Oh, no.
yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what the fuck was she doing, right? Like, he goes, well, I was walking into the store and with my kids and I hear, hey, Timmy. It's Stephanie, right? And he tells me that there's a clown outside of Stop and Shop who's like passing out balloons, right? And I say to him, like, are you telling that that my mother was dressed up like a clown passing out balloons?
Making swords and wiener dogs and shit?
Yeah, like,
No.
no, I'm dead serious, Sally. Right? So I was like, what the F? Right? So I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah. She was like, it's me, Stephanie. And she handed us some balloons. And right. So I'm like 17 years old. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? So I go to dinner like that night. I'm like my house with my brothers, my two older brothers. And we're sitting down to dinner. And I was like, so mom, is there anything you'd like to share with us? Right?
How was your day, Mom?
Yeah, how was your day? Anything you want to share with us? Right? And she gets a sheepish look on her face. And she's like, oh, Timmy told you. And I'm like, yeah, Timmy told me. And my brothers are like, told you what? And I was like, go ahead, Mom. Tell him. She's like,
Tell the boys.
well, I didn't want to say anything, but I've been going to clown school.
Oh, my God. Clown college.
No, my mom was in like fucking clown school. Right? And I was like, what? I mean, as a teenager, I was like,
I don't know how to process that.
No, I did not know how to process that information.
Wow.
And so apparently my mom was really into clowns and she went to clown school, which apparently is not that easy. I don't know. And she was dressed up like a clown at the local Stop and Shop. So if you ever wonder why I drank, this one's for you, Mom.
Oh, my gosh. Well, thank you for sharing.
There you have it. That was nutty. Yeah, clown school. Okay. And the reason I tell you that is because I'm getting to the next. A law in Bakersfield, California, allegedly specifies that I told you about Satan, is legal only if a condom's used.
Sure.
Another in Massachusetts where I'm from, forbids having sex with a rodeo clown when horses are nearby. So you're out, Mom.
Don't go to the rodeo.
Don't go to the rodeo if you want to get down
Stick to the shopping
with
center.
the clowns. What the hell? Okay. How about this? Marital hair consent.
Huh.
The law in Michigan states that a wife, this is juicy. A wife must get her husband's permission before cutting her hair.
Wow.
What? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I wouldn't like it if I'm a dude and I love my wife's long hair and she chopped it short, but I don't think it's illegal. That seems kind of crazy, right?
Does seem a little crazy.
Okay. Seduction. Here's a law against seduction. An outdated Michigan law makes it a felony for a man to seduce and debauch an unmarried woman.
What?
Yeah, it's a felony if you seduce and debauchery. You know what that means, don't you, Sally?
I do. But why on earth a single woman?
Yeah.
A married woman. A single woman.
It does no.
Just any woman.
Yeah, an unmarried woman. Single, unmarried woman.
Doesn't.
Apparently it's free for all. If
track.
she's married, just go after the married ones, right? Okay, in South Carolina, a false promise of marriage used for seduction is a misdemeanor.
Do you know how many boys have done that? How many boys have used that line?
Listen to this one. Sex with a virgin. In Washington, there's a dubious but cited law that forbids having sex with a virgin, even on your wedding night.
Well, when are you supposed to have sex with her?
I don't know. That's
a terrible law.
that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, gosh.
No wonder it's dubious. That's crazy. Okay, how about this? Okay, let's look at this one. Hold on.
I looked up a couple too.
Oh, give it up. I want to hear them.
Alabama,
Yeah, let's hear this.
it's illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church. You cannot wear a fake mustache in church if someone laughs.
What if
But
you
what's
wear
the
it?
point
No
of
one
wearing a
laughs?
fake mustache? It's to make people laugh.
Well, I have to tell you, my daughter is in the band.
Yes.
And
Hardest working kids ever.
They are, right?
And I'm a football guy and a football coach. And I'm telling you, those band kids work their asses off.
And she does.
They are before school at 5 a.m. They're after school until 10 p.m.
They work really hard, especially the marching band, for sure.
They do. It's amazing, those kids.
So two of her little band buddies they're twins, Ivan and Caesar, and they had a birthday party. And so we were trying to come up with gifts, and they play the euphonium. Both of them do.
The what?
The euphonium. It's like a baritone / small tuba.
Oh, thank you.
Small tuba.
Thank you. It's called a euphonium.
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 I got it now. I never heard of such a thing, but all right. All right. No, please. Sure. You take a little. Yeah. Okay. So euphonium, Caesar, and
Ivan. They're
Ivan.
twins. And when coming up with their gifts, I found these little fake mustaches
coming up with their gifts for what?
for their birthday.
Okay.
It was their birthday. It was a birthday party. And I thought, what are we going to get these kids? So I was Googling, like, on Amazon, euphonium. I thought, let's go with something they have in common. They're twins. And they had these mustaches that you can, these fake mustaches you can put on the euphonium. So when you're playing, it looks like you have a mustache.
You put it on the instrument, on the mouthpiece.
Yeah, you put it on the mouthpiece, and then it looks like whoever's playing the euphonium has a has a mustache. And so I did that, and they loved the mustache.
Kids love them.
Yeah, but apparently they're going to be arrested if they live in what's the state of the fake mustache?
Well, Alabama. No. Yeah, I think it was Alabama.
Read it again.
Alabama.
Are they?
No, that was in church. As long as they don't take the euphonium to church, Alabama.
Oh, they're good. Okay, they're good. They're not going to Alabama with the fake mustache.
California, in Los Angeles.
Ooh, close to here.
It is against the law to lick a toad. Now, I think, think about that. Someone
must have licked a toad, right?
And they got high as a motherfucker and decided this is a good program. But now there are poisonous toads out there.
Yeah, I'm not licking a toad.
How about since we're kind of on how about like the Native Americans, right? Or whomever was the first dude to eat a mushroom and be like, hey, running deer ate that mushroom and was gone for 3 days and came back smarter than ever. And then, little doe over
walks
there.
like runs like a stacker.
Yeah. She ate one and passed out and died immediately. Like, you know what I mean? How do you know? What is there a code for what mushrooms to eat? What toads to lick? I don't know. That's the thing. There's
all the weird
poison.
things.
Did you know people do that? They get like, I think it's 5 pops with a poison toad, and it sends you into Neverland. I've seen these people. They have scars. Yeah, this is true.
Where did you hear about any of this? This is the craziest thing you've ever said.
There's poison toad injections. It's along the lines of
LSD?
No,
poison toads.
Poison toad injection.
And where did you learn about this? And you should stop watching any of this.
No. Oh fuck! Nothing's coming up when I say poison toad injection.
Thank God, because that seems strange.
All right, I might have been lied to. Psychedelic toad venom. Poison toad injection refers to the highly dangerous practice of injecting toad venom, which can cause cardiac arrest, hallucinations, and death. The venom of certain toads contains powerful toxins that affect the heart and central nervous system. In the U.S., the psychoactive compounds in toad venom are illegal, Schedule 1 controlled substance. So that's a real thing. People can induce intense but short-lived spiritual or near-death experiences. The God molecule. There are people that do this.
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
So that's California. California said, no way, no licking toads.
No, is that who banned it?
California, Los Angeles, L.A. There's always L.A., freaky-ass people in L.A. Connecticut, a person is not allowed to make a face at a dog. Misdemeanor. Who doesn't make a face at a dog?
But like, holy shit, you're scary.
You look at a dog, hey, buddy, yeah. Everyone makes a face. But who doesn't make a face at a dog? That's crazy talk.
Nicholas, get over here. Come on the podcast. My boy Nick just showed up. Big Nicky. Nick Brown's in the house. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. Look at this beautiful beast. Come over. Come on, get in the camera, baby.
Heck yeah.
Nick Brown in the house. Look at this boy. Look at this amazing.
Stud.
Hold on, I just want to we got to show her first. Come on.
Absolutely.
Come on. We got to show him Big Nick. This is my baby.
Yes, my little baby.
6 pounds, 9 ounces. Nice.
I still can't believe that. That's insane. 6 pounds.
He says I was going to be a pianist because when he was a baby, he had these little tiny slim fingers. And I said to Tom Brown, oh, I think he might be a pianist. Look at his little fingers. Yeah. Yeah, a pianist, not so much. More like a offensive tackle, offensive.
Blindside.
The offensive lineman. He's playing football for Saddleback College right now, crushing it, pancaking guys. He weighs 320. He's 6'6". He's a monster, and I love him.
Beast.
And listen, this little shit knows how to gamble. I got to tell you. I took him to Morongo,
Nice.
and he was playing. What was it? Bubble craps. Bubble craps is his jam. Come on, Nikki. The listeners want to hear what you got to say. Get in the camera. What do you got? Tell the listeners.
Bubble craps is my favorite game. We're not gonna mention that ugly number, but bet everything. Place on 6 and 8, and play the hot hand.
He's
Not only
learning.
play the hot hand.
He's like, Mom, you got to play the high hand.
He's learning. He's learning.
Yeah, exactly. That's Nick Brown for you. He's a hooligan. I don't know where he gets that from. Is it Tom Brown or is it Heather Brown? It's a toss-up. We're just talking about Nicholas. We're talking about crazy.
That reminds me of a story.
Okay, tell us
No, just
about Alaska. Oh, it's illegal to whisper in someone's ear while they're moose hunting.
well, I'm gonna have someone take care. I'll take care. You're good.
He's got you. Oh, Nick's inquiring of Salberg about his. Tom Brown, close your ears.
Oh Jesus!
Did you tell him?
Yeah, confess that.
He may have gotten a speeding. Is it speeding?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
might have gotten a speeding ticket on the way home.
Thank you.
guys know.
Yeah, which Salberg routinely has to cover for
I
all.
was gonna say, in fairness, he's not the only Brown family member that I've taken care of a ticket for.
No.
I think 3 of them are.
At one time, he's like,
Just
you do
immediately-
realize I have you, Tom Brown, so don't act like you're better than any of us, Tom Brown, and Nikki B. I might have popped a couple tires yesterday.
When does Sophie start driving? Because I can expect that too.
No, she will not be pumped.
She will not be speeding.
Have a good time on your podcast.
I love you, baby. I love my baby. Okay, wait, we're talking about crazy laws, Nick.
You're in
Did you know?
right?
So you can't you can't go whale fishing in Nebraska.
Well, it's illegal to whisper in someone's ear while they're moose hunting.
There's no whales in Nebraska.
Oh, I didn't even process that. Oh, come on, Nick.
Yeah, you got to hear. So, whatever. I had this situation one time. This dude I was in this little out west, and I was at this ranch, and there was this amazing horse that you could talk to, and this sumbitch could hear you, and it would listen to what you're saying. It was the craziest thing ever. And so I got in a little trouble with some dudes that came and wrapped me up, and I was like, fuck, I need some help here. So I whisper to the horse, hey, psst, psst, psst. And he takes off. He hauls ass, right? And the bad guys are looking at me like, what the fuck is that about? You know, they're kind of holding me hostage and all that shit. And the horse comes back. The horse comes back 30 minutes later with this beautiful woman riding on a saddle. And he pulls up and I'm like, I said, posse. Go get the posse.
Nick, he's nuts, right? That's your legal representation, son.
And I wouldn't want anyone else.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you.
I don't even know if we're still filming. That's nuts.
You said it was off the rails.
It
It's
is off,
completely
you're off the rails. This is off.
Like the laws.
All right, let's go back to the laws.
Okay.
Okay. In Arizona, I love you, Nikki. In Arizona, it's illegal to dig up and move a saguaro cactus. I didn't know.
That is a real deal. I think you can't. What do I have? Fuck, I can't think of the name of the one. Georgia, citizens must be careful not to eat fried chicken with utensils. What?
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, you gotta eat that shit with your hands or you're going to jail?
That's it. You got it. Yeah. Georgia, they take that.
You're
shit
like,
serious.
drop the fork.
I would not have thought of Georgia as a.
That's crazy. Did you know that it's against the law to cause disruptions during a church service in Alabama? Oh, wait, that's what it says. Even if it's due to someone wearing an improperly fitting fake mustache that causes the entire congregation to burst into laughter.
See,
Laughter.
That was on my list, but
It was.
it must be real deal because it's on your list too.
It's real. Yeah.
How about Texas? If you're a criminal, it's illegal to commit crimes on Sunday. What the fuck? But if you're not a criminal, you're good?
And Monday through Saturday is fair game?
Makes no sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay. In Kansas, it's illegal to serve wine in teacups. Is that crazy? What? Oh, maybe the theory is maybe teacups were perceived as a means to concealing wine intake. That doesn't make any sense.
No. In North Carolina, it's unlawful to use elephants to plow fields. Who writes these laws?
Morons. Did you know in Maine it's illegal to keep Christmas decorations up after January 14th?
I love that law, though. I got to be honest about it.
What? Wait a minute. We need to break this down.
Wait a second. You're talking to the 7-time Quail Hill Christmas light champion, Irvine, California. 7-time Quail Hill Christmas light champion. I know a thing or two about Christmas lights.
Okay, but it's illegal to keep them up after January 14th?
I'm not a fan of, through the first, okay.
Okay, Salberg, some people are fucking busy.
There's Christmas lights up right now. We're in September.
Okay, I have on occasion left them up through February.
What?
Yes. If I can't get
Lit?
Lit.
You light them every night in February.
Well, I don't know about lighting them every night, but they're hanging and I would like to plug them in because if they're up, if I'm going lights or no lights, I'm going Twinkie lights.
Sure.
But my husband's too lazy to take them down.
Oh, whoa. We're still live here on camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. But if I can't get anyone to take them down, I'm lighting them up. I would have Twinkie lights and Christmas trees 24/7 if I was allowed to.
And I agree, but we're not. That's not the way it works.
Why?
Christmas lights are for Christmas lights. I'll tell you a funny story.
But Twinkie lights.
I was so into it that I would go, I'll never use the word bully. I will use the word encourage my neighbors to put up Christmas lights. Because I wanted to be not just the best, but I wanted to have the best street too. There were multiple competitions throughout Quail Hill. I went to one house, super great family. They were Jewish. He said, hey.
Blue lights.
Put some blue lights up. And they did. And that ended up pushing over the street victory. So we got that year too. But I take the Christmas lights serious.
You take it very serious. But why are you mad if people keep them up after?
I don't like Christmas is over. Like it's all right. It's done. Get it out. We're moving on. We got to move on to the next thing. Hey, Christmas. My ex-wife is an amazing woman, but she was so hardcore that I would be lucky to leave the tree up on the 25th. Once we opened presents and did that, she'd be gut.
Yeah, no. I'm leaving that up until at least the week after
New Year's. I said, okay, I'm with you. I'll give you that. But
I don't want to be arrested for a crime. That's ridiculous. I could hang lights 24/7 if I want to. Fuck off. It's my house.
Yes.
After January 14th, that's just super crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just got to break this one thing down, Sally. Hold on. We want to talk about the sex laws. Did you know this?
Yeah.
These are crazy sex laws still in the books. Okay.
All right.
Did you know that adultery in over a dozen U.S. states, adultery is still a criminal offense? You could go up to 3 years in prison. In Arkansas, the fine's $20. I thought that was the funniest thing. Yeah, like you could be in prison or you could pay a fine of $20 in Arkansas. Yep. Hold on. There's a law. Oh, I think we talked about this. In Minnesota, it's illegal to have sex with a live fish. Yeah, the rodeo clown, we got that. Oh, in the town of Newcastle, right, Wyoming, they explicitly ban sex inside of an industrial meat freezer.
Interesting.
You're like speechless.
Well, I'm just thinking that through the logistics of that. You would have to be a pretty horny dude, man, to have a boner in a freezer. Have you ever heard of shrinkage?
I have heard of it.
Never experienced it?
No, not me personally.
Well, that's good.
Or with my husband,
Well, that's
for the
good.
record.
He's never been in cold water? Cold
No.
freezer?
No gold.
I'm just thinking that through. I think there might be, probably that law's looking out for dudes.
Right?
Yeah, I don't want to embarrass you and go in a freezer. And, oh, baby, I'd love to go make love to you in that freezer, but I can't do it. It's against the law.
It's like, yeah,
I can't do
you
it.
just don't want to be embarrassed.
No.
How about this one? There's a bad breath law in Minnesota. It's illegal for a man to approach his wife or girlfriend if he smells of garlic, onions, or fish. I got to give like hats out to Minnesota on this one.
Whoa.
I think we should make that applicable to every state in America.
No bad breath.
It's illegal
Or
for a man to approach his wife or girlfriend if he smells like garlic, onions, or fish. And quite frankly,
I'm a big fan of garlic and onions.
I think they should expand that to be or other women. So that way, if they smell like some other woman's perfume, you can have them arrested. Okay,
See,
did you know
here's
this?
here's what a lot of women miss, right? This is going to be an overshare. This could get me
Okay.
removal of a man card. If a dude comes home smelling like soap, that's worse. Do you understand?
I do. That means they took a shower because they just banged someone else before they came home to you.
Soap is a big indicator. Irish Spring, bad.
What
Bad.
if they smelled like it when they left the house?
Well, that's what a clever man does. Use the same soap.
Ah.
Now I'm giving away 2 secrets.
But you shouldn't know these secrets because you're not like
No.
that.
I'm just saying. That's what a clever man would do.
Becky, do you like them better or worse?
Becky's so.
Okay. And you know what? Brenda Dassett. I gotta give a shout out to Brenda Dassett. She's my friend from the East Coast. I went to high school with her. She listens to the podcast religiously. And I'm just curious to what she thinks about all of your theories,
Well, I'm
Salberg.
just.
Okay, so listen to this one. Hold on. Unenforced California law reportedly prohibits a partner from climaxing before the other during foreplay.
Oh.
How can you make that illegal? Like, who's ratting you out? Like, he came before me. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
that's not good.
How about this? In Texas, you can't it's a crime to possess 6 or more sex crimes. I don't know. What were the other ones, Sally?
Oh, I got a couple.
Give them up. Come on. Oh, let's go to the dumb things said in court. Or do you have more sex crimes?
No, I got a couple. Massachusetts, it's illegal for a man to have sex with a woman who is not his wife on Sunday.
But Monday through Saturday, he's
Appears
good
to be
go.
okay. Sure.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
All right,
Florida. Wait, gets better. It is against the law in Florida to have sexual intercourse with a porcupine While it sounds humorous, this law is a reminder of the state's unique regulations. Now, I don't know of anyone that's ever tried to have sex with a porcupine.
Me neither.
That seems like a terrible plan.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
So, yeah. I mean, you have to be high. You'd have to be out of your mind, addict, drunk, hammered. Speaking of addicts, did I tell you, did you know that I used to be an addict? I don't know that I've ever shared this with you.
You're lying.
No, I why are you laughing?
Because I know bullshit.
No, this is true. This is something serious. So, whatever. I used to have several addictions. One of which was the hokey pokey. But then I turned myself around. A lot of adversity, but I was able to do it.
I gotta tell you, Sal, of all the dumb shit you've said, that was probably the funniest. Okay.
You can tell that joke to your grandma, to your mom. It'll be okay.
Yeah, the clown thing, she'll love it. All right. You got any clown jokes in there, Salberg?
I'm sure I can come up with something. Let me think it through. That's
Becky,
funny.
do you like him better now? I gotta tell you, he's kind of funny. He's my favorite.
But looks aren't everything.
No, they ain't. All right.
That was a funny looking joke.
All right, let's follow up with a couple dumb things said in court.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this is hilarious. Okay. This is what the lawyer said. What gear were you in at the moment of the impact? Witness. Gucci, sweats, and Reeboks.
That's funny.
That's fucking hysterical.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's funny.
The following are questions actually asked of witnesses by attorneys during trials, and in some cases, the responses given by insightful witnesses. 1. Doctor, before you performed the autopsy, did you check for a pulse? No. Did you check for blood pressure? No. Did you check for breathing? No. So then, is it possible that the patient was alive when you began the autopsy? No. How can you be sure, doctor? Because his brain was sitting on my desk in a jar. But could the patient have still been alive nevertheless? It is possible that he could have been alive and practicing law somewhere.
That's funny. True.
Okay, wait. That inspires me to tell you a true crime story.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So I was a law clerk at LADA's office, okay? And I had this amazing attorney. Her name was Vesna Maris. She lives in Louisiana right now, but she was a DA in LA County at the time. I love Vesna. She was fucking batshit crazy and nuts and super fun, okay? And this one time, there was this attorney that was in court, and there was like this undercover operation with a drug deal, right? And there was a detective that was undercover, and he was basically testifying about this undercover deal that he could see from afar, where the cop was testifying about what he saw the undercover do with the drug dealer. There was a buy that went down. And so he was testifying what they were saying to one another. And so the defense attorney was cross-examining him, and he was saying, like, he could see what they were mouthing, the words that they were saying. And so the lawyer was a total douche, and he was like, well, are you able to read lips? And he was really aggressively cross-examining this witness. And he was like, yeah, I could see what he was saying. And he was like, oh, so I'm going to say something to you. Stand back in the courtroom. So he made the detective like go back to the end of the courtroom, and then the lawyer with the defense attorney was like, what am I saying right now? And he was like, well, and he's mouthing something. He goes, I'm pretty sure you said I'm not really an attorney.
That's funny. You can never ask a question like that. You know that. You dumbass.
Yeah. He goes, I'm pretty sure you said I'm not really an attorney. It was the funniest fucking moment I think I've ever had in court. Anyway.
Had to burst out laughing.
Oh, no. Everybody burst out laughing. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you said I'm not really. Anyway. Okay. Number 2. I can't even talk right now. You were not shot in the fracas? No, I was shot midway between the fracas and the navel.
What the fuck?
Is your appearance here this morning pursuant to a deposition notice, which I sent to your attorney? No, this is how I dress when I go to work.
When you think about those questions and like what lawyers do and how they ask questions, it's so, they try and make it so complicated, and it's not. That's so funny though that witnesses answer like that.
Yes. Like one time, whenever someone, you ask them a question and you're expecting them to tell you what was said, right? They're afraid if, like, especially if someone swears, So one time I was like, oh, this one witness, I had been asking him a bunch of questions, and he was like, I'm like, what did he say? And he's like, well, do you want the truth? And I was like,
Please.
I was kind of hoping everything you were saying was the truth. Like, yes, let's lead with that. Right? Like,
Please, yes.
Yes.
Let's go with the yes.
Let's go with yes. There's so many crazy moments in court. What are your craziest moments in court?
I'm trying to think of the word. I was a brand new lawyer, and I had to go do a CMC, which in the civil world is called the case management conference. It's like a status conference. You file a lawsuit, and 3 months it's changed. 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road, the court calls lawyers in to see where are we with this case? Is everyone served? Is it at issue? Where's discovery at? Have we taken any depositions? Where's written discovery? Blah, blah, blah. And I was maybe a lawyer a week, and I had to go to San Diego, court in San Diego, and I'm trying to remember the word. I don't know that I'm going to be able to, but my assistant that I was assigned prepared the CMC statement, filed it. It had already been filed before I got down there. Well, she misspelled the word, and fuck, I should have thought this. I didn't know you were going to ask me this question, but it's a really funny story. I might have to circle back, because the judge could tell the courtroom was full of lawyers. Civil cases, all the lawyers are there right at 8:30 because the judge will bust your balls. And so it's full, right? The whole courtroom's full of all attorneys. And I was like the first case called, second case called, and I get up and I introduce myself. I was Jeff Salberg on behalf of this defendant, da-da-da. I was representing the city or something. The judge obviously looked at the CMC statement and saw that the word was misspelled and zeroed in on it. And I can't remember the word right now, but whatever it was, I was like, after he started asking me about it, I realized, I was like, fuck, that word is misspelled. I know that's what he's doing, and he can tell I'm green. He probably looked at my bar number and saw that I'm literally just out of this class, and he's fucking with me. And so he asked me if I knew what that word meant, and I said yes. And he asked me to spell it, and I can't remember what it was.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
What a dick.
And so I said, Jehoshaphat's, whatever the word was, blah, 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 blah. And then Jehoshaphat's. And he's kind of chuckled. And I said, in fairness, actually, before I did that, before I spelled it out, I said, Your Honor, I want you to know I'm gonna spell this word for you, but I also want the court to take judicial notice of the fact that I placed 3rd out of 3 in my 6th grade spelling bee. and he busted out laughing, and I thought, okay, I'm good. And the fucker looked at me like, okay, that was funny. Now spell the word.
Now spell the
word. And then, right, pucker factor, I'm like, I don't know that I can spell that fucking word, whatever it was. I wish I realized I could remember the name of that word, but I was like, oh my God, fuck, I don't. And so I Jehoshaphat's and then spelled it, and I guess I got it right, or I was close enough. I made him laugh with the spelling bee theme. That was a freaky thing. I'll tell you another quick funny story. So when I was at this defense firm, we had 2 planes and a pilot, and so whatever, we handle cases all over the place. Whatever lawyer had the furthest appearance would get the plane and the pilot. So we had a brand new pilot come on, and I had a case in Los Baños, up north, a small little town. And the pilot's job was to fly us up there, set up transportation to get us to the deposition, to wherever it was, at the lawyer's office, or at the hotel, conference room, wherever it was. I didn't have to worry about any of that shit, right? He took care of it. And so I'm in my suit, my briefcase, ready to rock and roll, pilot, all right. And on the way up, I say, okay, have you arranged transportation to the, yes, it's only 2 miles. I've already looked it up. They have something called a crew car, which is when you fly into, every airport has that's big enough. When you fly into like the private area, they have what's called a crew car for the crew members, that they can buzz around and go run errands or go do whatever. Said, I got a crew car. It's only 2 miles. I'll buzz over, drop you off, come back and wait for you. I said, great. So we're approaching, and this was not even an airport. You wouldn't even call it that. Like I made a joke about the fact that the tower consisted of a 10-foot ladder with a beach chair and umbrella. Like that was it, right? The runway literally had grass growing on it, and I was like, fuck me. So we land, and I'm like, dude, there's no fucking crew car here. And he's panicking, and he's like, I'm going to call a cab. So I call a cab, he calls a cab. The cab driver tells me, he's like, I'm not coming all the way out there. I'm all, what?
You're in the middle of nowhere.
So I thought you said it was 2 miles. So I'm like, well, if it's 2 miles, I'm hiking. Let's go. And I've got my roller briefcase. So I'm walking down Highway 99 or whatever, thumb out, full suit, 3-piece. I always wear a 3-piece. Thumb out, and big rigs are blowing by me. And I'm like, fuck you guys, what? You know what I mean? I'm in a 3-piece suit and towing a briefcase. No one's going to stop and help me. And finally, this old, like 1972 Datsun pickup truck pulls over, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, but this is amazing. So I walk up, and in my broken ass Spanish, I say, hey, can you help me? Can I get a ride to this place? It's 2 miles. He's like, no, senor, 22 miles, not 2.2 miles. So the pilot completely fucked it up. So I'm like, can you give me a ride? He's like, sí. Espalda. So I get in the back of this pickup truck in my suit and my briefcase, and no shocks, no struts. I'm getting the hell beat out of me all the way to the hotel for a depot. That was the last time I ever went on a road trip and wore a suit, because it was an amazing experience and great story to tell that I figured it out. But yes,
Never doing
that again. Never going in a full suit, 3-piece, right in the back of a truck again. But
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, baby.
all right, those were boring. We were having a better time with other shit.
No. All right, give us one more. Give us another one, a juicy one. Hold on, I gotta put my glasses on. What you got? Now they just have questions without answers on mine. What do you got, Sally?
Oh, in Switzerland, it's illegal for a married woman to continue a sexual relationship with her husband if he's living with his mistress. Interesting. In Alabama, it's illegal to have sex in a motor vehicle unless you're married, which can make road trips, I would think, a bit tricky if you're just a couple.
Yeah, if you're married, you're not banging in the car.
Well, that's
For the
true.
record. That's for single people. I think.
Yeah. Speaking of single, I didn't tell you this.
Yeah, what's the story?
So I met this girl. I know I'm in a timeout, but
There's a quasi timeout.
I met this girl. She works at the zoo. I know, interesting, but I think she's a keeper.
Okay, I think that's a wrap. That was hilarious.
We should. Yeah.
Sorry you got me, you little fucker.
We had a great time tonight. Tonight was great. I seriously had fun.
Did you?
Absolutely.
Oh,
it
I'm
was.
so glad.
Yes, it was full of levity and fun, and we were all serious. And probably this episode is going to get punted, but
No.
it was fun. It was fun. I had a
No.
great time.
I had a great time.
It was great.
And I love you.
I always do with you. Yes.
I think that's a wrap.
Yes.
Because we are drunk and his jokes are hilarious but stupid.
Totally stupid. Yeah.
And I just cackled, which is what Pete always waits for, where he knows, okay, she's drunk. Now that she cackles. Okay, so you got me.
Okay. So tomorrow we're talking about.
We're going
The
to talk
case.
about 100%.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I've got
Man,
Yeah, I
I'm
know. Of
available
course. Yeah.
all day.
I've got a plan already, but of course I need your input and
yes, you do.
yes, we'll come up with a strategy together. But I like it. I think we're gonna kick it.
All right, well, and then we'll keep you updated
Yes,
on what's
yes.
happening on that big case for sure. And Salberg's love life, which is on hiatus, except for his
Hiatus.
zookeeper girlfriend.
As long as I can make you laugh. That's
you
super.
Come up with this shit. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, until we meet again, if you can't find the light, be the light. Like Jeff Salberg, who I just told you his real name. Hold on. Oh, my God.
Yes. I know.
Salberg, like Salberg. It's Jeff Salberg.
It
For those that
is.
were
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. He brings nothing but joy to my life and laughter and fun in Cabo and everywhere
I had a
else.
great time.
We travel. And so with his stupid jokes. And I hope you all have an amazing week. In
Yes,
light of-
absolutely. Thank you for having me.
yeah, in light of Salberg's stupid jokes, I hope you enjoyed this episode of fun and laughter. Until we meet again, if you can't find the light, be the light. See you next time.